From staring at the ceiling and doing nothing to making music, playing music and speaking to over 1,000 people and taking control of my future. This is how I changed and how I'm still learning. You know it just as well as I do, right? Staring at the ceiling, trying to find some kind of deeper meaning between the cracks. Your screen time is a lie. You haven't been learning, you've been watching productivity reels. No hobbies. No life. And this was my state not quite too long ago. I'm laying in my bed. A few months ago, I'd gamed for a few hours. It was maybe to distract myself. Now I was watching ranked video compilations on Apex Legends. See, I was known for not pulling through with things. My second brother had said to me, "You know, Lino, you have to stick with something to get good with it. Just talking about it every time doesn't help." And that stuck with me. I looked at my guitar, staring at me, as it often had and it often would again. It was this piercing stare, commenting and criticizing. You have no skills and nothing to express. This voice had been following me since age 10. I'd asked my father for a guitar, and that conversation ended with, "If I get you one, you're never going to play it." So my mom got me one. But he was right. I tried picking it up often, and often had I failed, right? And now it was so loud. I had so much I wanted to say, but so little to channel it through. And so I moved. My guitar in my hand, the tuning pegs rotating into place with every twist. Soon after, I'm Googling a horse with no name tutorial. And I'm how to play chords, right? I'm Googling guitar teachers in my area, looking for the cheapest price and the best availability. It was a small moment, me picking up that guitar. But it provided me with the skills to come. See, my goal was to be able to make my own music as quickly as possible. So I put in the work, and I proved myself. But guitar lessons were expensive, man. So I learned everything I could. And after a month and a half, I stopped. Because I had gotten everything I needed. 8 months later, I'm giving guitar lessons for $20 to $30 a person. That confidence from learning guitar spilled over into other areas of my life, right? What came next, though, was huge. But it made sense. See, I grew up in a family that worked in international development. That meant I was always meeting new people, exposed to different cultures, speaking in front of strangers. So being social was never really my struggle. My struggle was direction, sticking with something long enough to make it real. You know, if you move around a bunch, it doesn't feel real. Things aren't real, you know, from moving from country to country. So I joined Fridays for Future, and I held a speech in front of over 1,000 people. I started a donation project after a serendipitous coincidence on which I'd like to divulge in a different time. See, I was regularly putting in the work, making songs, planning projects, showing myself that I can really do things if I put my mind to them. I was slowly building something. Slowly building that grit that I have now. I wanted to play guitar for so long, but I could never get myself to start. Now I was composing songs on the fly and improvising melodies that came to mind. Then, there was this moment.
I just finished watching this video on how to make money online and this case study. And I know that I can. And I know that I will. Because I know I can put in the work, and I will put in the work. In 20 minutes, I'm going to get the grades for finishing high school. Then I'll be at the gym. And I'll put in the work. And I'll show up, as I often have, and I often will again.
Everything changed when I decided I was going to dedicate my life to putting in hard work, with the intent of taking my future back into my own hands. I held the ending speech, graduating high school. The gate open. Every band holding me back now snapped. It's all on me now. A new me who's putting in the work. I can do things if I dedicate myself to them and learn hard. These experiences set the groundwork for who I am now and who I will be. I changed from a viewer to a creator, and I'm learning to take action. I want to show you how, share my path with you. I'm training to get more uncomfortable. It'll be challenging, it already is, but I'm ready for a challenge. We'll work through it, as we often have, and we often will again. Next off, I'll be sharing my path, my paths coming forward. Tune in.